think wife knew that he would be at risk or in risk, that he would be, she would be in dangerous because of her action, and she decided to go to her lover. So it's her choice. It's her decision.
Okay, Angela?
Still just behind the assassin. What are the chances he'll know the lover and let the girl go away? Saying, hey, I know your lover, so I don't think I'm gonna kill you today. I don't think so. So I think he did it. And again, on the text, it did not really give us any hints that the husband knew the wife had a love affair. And he was so upset if he really liked her that much. Why would he be upset by taking her with him to the meeting? He pretty much said they're gonna be on the way, so I don't think he really cares if she has a love affair or not. That's my opinion. Again, doesn't really provide on the text. He's just, I don't think he knows it. And I don't think a lover will do it unless he thinks the girl had something to do with the boatman, but he's not good looking, so I know it. I can see him here. He doesn't look like. Anyways, the bottom line is the assassin. For me, the assassin just, it was not his day that day. Wrong day, wrong time.
Okay, thank you. I'm reading Abdul's messages on the chat. He says that the wife is responsible. Abdul, will you please elaborate?
My own point of view in here is that the whole story runs around the wife. She married, she made a vow in health, in poverty, in richness. I'll be with you forever. I'll be faithful to you. We love each other. So from the very beginning, she was responsible for breaking that vow, for being unfaithful, for betraying her husband, for betraying God's word, the Almighty, and she had the affair. Therefore, she has to pay for her consequences, for her action. She did not talk to her husband that I have some trouble with you, that I don't love you anymore. We need to go out. We need to have lunch together. We need to play together. We need to go to the movie together. We need to revive our love. We need to revive our life. If they talk over, then things will be right. But to betray him behind him, I think she's responsible, number one. She's number one responsible for the whole action, for her death, for going to hellfire. Number two, the lover has a part of responsibility because he's not supposed to do that. I believe the 6 commandments in the 10 commandments in the Old Testament says, do not sleep with another man's wife. So he did a horrible action. Number 3, the assassin, of course, the killer, the one who killed her, share responsibility with her. I will put the wife and the killer, number 1 responsible, the lover, number 2 responsible. The husband has no responsibility at all. It's his business, it's his work. He cannot take her with him. And the boatman has no responsibility at all. So responsibility 1, wife and lover, 2, assassin. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sure that sparked up a lot of controversy. Does anybody want to respond to Abdul?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead, Angela.
I'm just thinking. Okay, we are facing the woman. Sure, whatever she does. I am raised in the Catholic, First Communion, second. Well, I went through all this spiel on my own religion, and we follow the 10 Commandments. Commandments.
Hello?
Can you imagine how wonderful that would be? Can you imagine how wonderful that would be if we are facing an assassin and you would just look at us and have an idea of our background? So, okay, well, I won't be able to kill you because, well, you look like you're a good person. You go to the church every Sunday. That's not the point here. The guy is the one that doesn't have any, he doesn't care. He doesn't care who you are or if you are a good religious person. He doesn't care for that. He's there to do what he does, which is not care for anybody. with children, right? I mean, look at the children, very sweet and look wonderful. Do you think they care? No, they are there for doing something really nasty. Pardon my language. Um, so whatever she does, yeah, she broke some vows. She went to have some boyfriend while she was married. How come she just didn't talk to the husband? And, right, okay, this is not working for me. So maybe I have to leave this marriage and follow my other league. So it's just something I'm thinking right now, that the assassin would not really care. Yeah, well, yeah, she needs some punishment, yeah, but so is it okay for her to be murdered because she is having a lover?
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Great points that you gave. Marco.
I think what I'm seeing is that, or what I'm hearing is that we're hearing different perceptions of the assassin's role. Some people are seeing the assassin's role as paying the wife back for what they believe what she did was wrong, so therefore she needed paying back. So that brings up the issue of, does being unfaithful warrant being murdered, and therefore is the assassin a good person? And other people, perhaps like me, are thinking literally answering the question that you have at the top here: who's responsible for the wife's death? And we are perceiving the responsibility to be on the person that did the action, and not the wife who put herself. I mean, if she crossed the bridge to pick some flowers, the assassin potentially would have still been there, and she would have still been killed because she would have had to have come home at any point. So they are, even though she still would have been killed, and the assassin would have killed her, the fact that she went to see a lover and not picking flowers seems to have changed everything.
Okay. Thank you, Marco. Evgeny.
I would like to say that I think the assassin would kill whoever whom he meet, and I think that its wife's action brought her to her death, and she is still guilty for her death and for her action. And I agree with Abdul and with his point of view.
Okay. I haven't heard it from Enrique or Dr. Hamdi. Do you guys have an opinion?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, well, my point of view is that's her destiny. No one is responsible for this. She was dangerous. The assassin is a killer or a murderer, and the lover was living away, should be living close to her. Anyway, joking. No, I think that this is her destiny. I mean, that was written in her book that she will die like this. But about committing a crime or not committing a crime, cheating, that's the topic. I mean, the husband is responsible for it. The wife is responsible for it. Of course, the lover is responsible for it. Okay, because the husband should feel what's wrong if something happens like that. No, Abdul Halim, I'm saying that she would never cheat unless there is something happened. I mean, he is not very good with her, he's not a good lover, etc. And also, I'm not blaming husband 100%, but I'm blaming her 100% because she shouldn't cheat if she doesn't feel happy with this relationship, even it's marriage. She just leave him. She just tell him that I can't go on anymore. And of course, the lover is the worst because he knew that she is married already and he accepted this illegal relationship. Oh, that's all. But the boatman had his own right to ask whatever he wanted, so I can't blame him at all.
Okay, so Hamdi, you're
Okay,
saying
thank you.
that